All right, so we just finished up with The Boys season 5. What do you feel? How do you feel about The Boys season 5?
The ending was predictable in the sense that I knew, for spoilers alert, I knew it would come down to Huey and Butcher because they were kind of hinting that they always had a disagreement towards the beginning of the season of what to do with the virus and stuff like that. And you can see that they were on the opposite side.
Yeah, I agree.
That ending, especially when he took that vial thing, the poison, the
virus.
the virus, yeah. And Huey was the one that saw it. I kind of knew that he would confront him because it was big. Because he could have gotten what's his name again, Starlight and Kimiko, and I forgot how
Mother's Milk.
Yeah, they could have all gone together to stop him in a sense.
Yeah, true.
But he
had to be Huey. Yeah.
He knew he's the only one who could have stopped Butcher.
Yeah, fair enough. For me, ending season 5, I feel like it was okay. Don't think it was the greatest thing. I think there was like lazy storytelling, but also I think they kind of just ran out of things to say or to do with the story. There's only so much you can do with these characters and stretch it so much. But yeah, I feel like a lot of it we just all saw coming. We all saw coming, especially with like the Deep. We saw that death coming. I was a bit surprised with Firecracker's death, but I knew she was going to die eventually. But the way she died, I thought it was a bit lazy. And then I didn't really like what they done with Sage. Madam Sage.
Yeah, that's another thing, yeah.
I thought that was a bit lazy as well. But, I mean, overall, I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? It has to end somewhere. Again, it's not the strongest ending, but, you know, it's wrapped up. So, yeah, I can't complain. But here we are. One thing I was happy about, or one of my favourite characters from The Boys, not even the season, probably, was it last season? Season 4? Was Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy is season 4, right? Or was he season 3?
I didn't really like him like that.
I like Soldier Boy, but it's probably because I'm biased because I like Jensen Ackles, Dean. You know what I mean? Dean. What was his surname? Winchester. Yeah, man, Dean Winchester. That's my guy. So I got a bit of a bias towards the actor Jensen Ackles. I think he's a good actor, man. I think he's very underrated. I won't say he wasted 15 seasons at Supernatural, but I think they were there for too long. I think 15 seasons is a bit of a stretch, but. You know, nonetheless,
they must be paying good money though, man. To be fair, to the state.
I think they were just like very loyal to the movement. I do think it got cancelled at one point, and then the fan base was like, no, bring it back. I could be wrong though, but I think the fan base was like, no, bring it back. We want it back, and they came back and they stayed very loyal since. But yeah, I like how Jensen Ackles is like branching out into these type of roles now. So yeah, we got the prequel Vought Rising. Let's get straight in. So I'm guessing this is going to be centered around Soldier Boy. I think I noticed him on the thumbnail. But yeah, let's get into it.
You know, if you're working on
1950 New York City.
Maybe I could help. I want to fight for the flag.
It's crazy how he looks older there.
That's what I'm saying. I was going to say they should have kept the beard, man. I think the beard would look younger.
A hero.
Oh, this is before he took the... This is before he took Compound 1, right?
God blessed us with these
bomb site? That's the Nancy, right?
Yeah.
Is that Black Noir? What are you doing to that poor cow?
There is a brighter future. All we need to do is take it.
This looks good. I like it. I like it. I like the I like the aesthetics. I like how it's done in 1950s. And you can see that in the surroundings as well. Yeah, what do you think? You signed it there.
Nah, I didn't like it.
Really?
Now they're milking the boys now.
Nah, he can't. This ain't the boys though.
No,
This
but
is
I'm
Vought.
saying they're milking the franchise now.
Nah, I don't think they can milk it enough, man. This world's vast. Like, this world's kind of big, so there's plenty of stories to play around with. I mean, I remember back in season 4, season 3, when Soldier Boy, I think they were talking about Soldier Boy at this point, and they done like a little prequel, and there was a cartoon episode.
Yeah, I remember
And then,
that one.
yeah, Soldier Boy, apparently Soldier Boy is like a worse version of Homelander in a different type of way, like in a very sort of arrogant, he's the best golden boy type of way. And I remember watching an episode, I feel like, yeah, I would want to see that story. You know what I mean? I would want to see that story of the original boys, the first version. So yeah, I'm here for it. And again, I like Jensen Ackles. I think he's an incredible actor. I think he plays the role quite well. But yeah, I'm curious, man. And I like the setting, 1950s New York. Yeah, man.
But I rather them continue the story because they left it open ending. Like Vought is coming back now. Soldier Boy is still there. He's still there because they didn't finish his story. Now you're telling me he's just frozen there for again. That's what I'm saying. I don't like that. And then Huey and Starlight, they're doing their thing.
And they got a super baby on the way.
And then there's so much open ending story that they can continue there because that's what the idea.
Yeah, but I feel like the thing is, even if they did continue the boys right after season 5, let's say they did a follow up, it's going to be very predictable. It's going to be very predictable.
But remember, they had their Starlighters as well. They didn't finish their story.
It's again predictable.
They just disappeared.
Predictable. I think it would just be too predictable at this point. There's not much you can write into that story now that it's done.
Going to the past,
nothing new.
We already know already, like he's gonna live.
No, but you don't know. We don't truly know his story though. We know aspects of it. We know he's gonna be the first.
He's not gonna die.
Yeah.
But
there's still
Stormfront.
Yeah, Stormfront. That's
we
it.
know what's gonna happen to her in the future as well.
Yeah, of course. But we don't know how these people come to it.
Which is fair enough.
That's what I think. That's what I want to see explored. You know what I mean? I just feel like if they did like another follow up to season 5, it's going to be Huey and Starlight focus on their new super baby. It's going to be my man at Vought again, the CEO. I forgot his name again. It's going to be what's her name? Kimiko. It's going to be Kimiko. You know, someone's going to try and recruit Kimiko because she's got the power neutralizer inside of her. It's going to be predictable. I don't think they should go that route, personally. I think it's...
But they left it open-ended, so if you leave it like that...
And then the other thing is, for a good series, you need a good protagonist, a good antagonist, and, you know, there's no Homelander, there's no Butcher. So it's like, who's going to really carry that show?
There's always... Soldier
don't say Hugh... Yeah, Soldier Boy could. Yeah, you're not wrong. But I'd rather see Soldier Boy in a prequel than a sequel.
Because remember how he doesn't really like how the 21st century is now, in a sense. He doesn't like how things are done, if you know what I mean.
I think...
Because he doesn't like this new era.
Yeah, I think what it was like... I think when he saw how Homelander was like controlling all the president and the boards or whatever, he's like, really? You just had the thing on? And I think they could have played around that kind of story, like Soldier Boy. Because you can see it's up for grabs sort of thing.
And
but
they even... Okay, not to jump the forward of the trailer, but she even hinted it in there as well. Stormfront said...
Yeah. But again, predictable. Stormfront's just a Nazi, you know, white nationalist or whatever. So I just think that's way too predictable. But yeah.
And there were so many heroes as well that we haven't seen.
Okay.
And like in the universe of...
the boys. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, there's only so much you can do.
Like, he wasn't the strongest hero. It was that girl. Remember they mentioned, but she couldn't control her powers.
Oh, from the blood stuff.
Yeah.
She was as strong as Homelander, they said.
Yeah.
But yeah, who knows?
They left things that they didn't answer most of the questions. There's still things there.
No, I think they answered everything. Well, for me, I think there's only so much you can take this. You know what I mean? I think the ending was weak. One thing that I was saying about the ending though is that I wish they had stuck or kept that original ending from the boys. Yeah. Just the Homelander ending. Everything else I can understand why they changed. But if you spoiler alert, if you haven't read the comic, in the boys, the comic, Homelander's demise came at the hands of Black Noir, who was a clone of Homelander, and that was like the failsafe, and he just destroys Homelander towards the end. I wish they've kept that sort of storyline in the series and kept that, even though it would have been a surprise for us because we've read the comics, but for anyone who hasn't read the comics, that probably would have been a surprise for them.
It would have been a better ending as well because when he got the V1, you saw how he got stronger.
Yeah. I didn't really like that V1 story.
I think that he should be able to take Butcher and all of them there like easily, man.
Yeah, true.
He should have taken him easily. Like
Oh, in that final,
the
yeah,
fight scene,
yeah.
there shouldn't really because he,
And that was like a sort of throwback to season 4 when it was like Soldier Boy. Remember it was Soldier Boy, Butcher,
versus
and Huey when he had his powers versus Homelander.
yeah.
It kind of felt like that. And
But if you had 3 powerful people there, I get like his son was meant to raise the strength of Soldier Boy. I get it, but you had 3 strong people, and then I don't know. I just thought the fight was just
it was.
yeah, it wasn't
Neither
that
here or
great,
there.
yeah.
But I digress. Anyway, for me, I enjoyed it. I don't think it was the strongest ending. It wasn't the strongest finish, but at least it's wrapped up. You know what I mean? And you can start focusing on other projects such as Vault Rising, and who knows, maybe another potential sequel to The Boys in the future. Who knows? It's definitely out there, so I would love to see it. The only thing I'll say is if they do another sequel. Again, they need to have a really good cast. It has to be like a really good sort of protagonist / antagonist. Now that Butcher and Homelander is dead, that sort of relationship's gone. So it's going to be very hard to sort of replace that. That's my 2 cents. But yeah. Anyways, let us know what you guys think about this one. You're going to be watching it day one for you, or you're just going to be skipping it. You're not as excited. You think this is going to be mid. I don't know. I think it's got potential personally. But yeah, let us know. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. Help us along the way, trying to reach 300 subscribers by, I want to say end of May.
We'll see, man.
Any love you show, any love you give us, we appreciate regardless anyway. But we won't drag this on. As always, guys, we will catch you in the next reaction.
Take care, guys.
Peace.